What we have here is the Moman H2E headset helmet intercom. We're gonna take a look at the package. Let's first check the packing list. We have a 2-rider kit. This is sold with a 2-rider kit only. 2 main units, 2 back clips, 2 pattern shell kits, a Velcro accessory kit, replaceable microphone speakers. We have charging cables and a manual. 1-rider kit includes the unit, the back clip, the pattern shells. These are the pattern shells. You can change the color. Either you want blue, gold, or gray. Velcro accessories, replaceable microphone speakers, charging cable, and a manual. We have the product overview just to make an idea about the intercom key, the indicator lights, functions, changing interfaces, headsets, speakers, microphone connectors, and the replaceable hard and soft microphones. Before we continue to the operation of this headset, let's mount it on the helmet and see how it fits. This is the actual intercom. It has a USB-C charging socket, a USB-C connection. Here it is. It looks pretty nice. It's bigger than I was expecting, at least from what I saw in the pictures. It's pretty light, and it has a classic mounts like you're used before. The rotation wheel seems to work pretty nice, and it has a different shape here for better control. It seems like it has some battery. This is blinking. It will search for the Bluetooth connection. Let's check the headsets. They fit in almost any helmet. The cable is pretty long in order to make space through the helmet. This is the microphone, another microphone which you can use for an open face helmet. And you also have this key in order to be able to install easier all the parts. There is even a tool to help you replace this cover. Perhaps you would like to have this gold. Let's try to replace it. It pops out. It has also a 3M sticker, so you can decide either you keep it. So this is the second color. What do you think? Which one you think fits better? I think the blue one will fit better with my Transalp. It pops out with this tool, and let's check out the gray one. This is the gray one, more neutral, but I think I will keep the blue one for my own helmet. Very easy to take it out and change it. In the same time, during exploitation, perhaps it will scratch, and you can replace it with a new one. The blue one looks pretty nice to me. I think it's pretty nice. Alright, everything is installed now. It came out actually pretty nice. Nothing to complain about the wiring. They were pretty long enough in order to fit perfectly in my helmet. This is Icon Variant Pro helmet. This is how it looks. The Moman intercom. We're gonna make a test with the sound live, starting from the first moment after we power on the device, we're gonna see and listen, especially the quality of the sound. You're gonna make your own impression, your own feedback. After this unboxing and small test, first test, we're gonna take it out for a test ride. And of course, we're gonna continue the feedback and we're gonna continue the review. Now let's power it on and listen to the device. Let's take a short look and see what every button does. This is the intercom key, this one here. Indicator light, which will blink when we're gonna search for the Bluetooth. On-off button, on-off key, and this is the music share button as well. This one is pretty obvious. This is the function key knob. Charging interface, which is a USB-C. Rotation wheel. Toggle between the radio channels, between your music. Now let's power it on and listen to the headsets in order to listen to the sound's quality.
Power on, Bluetooth mode. Power off. Power on, Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth is connected. Radio mode. Bluetooth mode.
Facem o interpretare atât calitativă cât și cantitativă. Asta face diferența. Asta ne ajută să identificăm specific ce se întâmplă în fiecare din cele 47 de aridro.
I just received an air pump. Usually when I'm riding off-road or at some events, I might consider putting down a little bit the tire pressure. All right, you were able to listen to some samples from the headset just to make an idea of the sound quality, which is, by the way, pretty good. Unfortunately, I was not able to catch any radio frequency, any radio station, nothing. Unfortunately, I will try outside as well. The rotation wheel works very nice. You can raise up the volume by rotating twice on the direction you would like to increase or decrease the volume. You can enter in the FM mode by clicking twice, and you can search the radio station by tapping once here. Good news, I've managed to catch some radio stations. As soon as I get out of the building, it was pretty easy to catch the radio stations. I was waiting for more than 2 months to come in front of you with this review, because I would like to have a much better picture of the products, and I would like to test them for more than just 1 day like that. So I think it's important to spend a little bit more time to test the product, 1 month, 2 months, to cover all the product's features and feedback. Therefore, I'm out with the product. This intercom was proven to be pretty solid, and I will get into details and I will tell you some cons, I will tell you some positives, because you need to have a clear picture about this intercom. First of all, it's very robust. It's a little bit bigger than I'm used to in terms of size, but it's very light, and you don't feel its weight on the helmet. Actually, you don't feel it on the helmet. It's absolutely weightless, but it's pretty big. I mean, you can see on my helmet its size. It's pretty big. This is not always a bad thing, because you can access the buttons much easier. You can feel the buttons, especially when you have gloves. Now I don't have gloves, but I can actually see the buttons. I can feel the buttons and know everything. Where is it? I don't get confused. when I would like to press on one button. Also the rotation wheel, it's very easy to access, pretty easy to access. All the buttons are at a disposal. So I would like to start with the things I like about this intercom. First of all, I've tested it in very difficult conditions, rain, mud, off-road, and I was even making deliveries with it on very, very rainy days, and not once, a couple of times, and it proven to be very reliable in terms of waterproof. I didn't lose the signal. The sound was very good, so it was very reliable. Also, the microphone inside the helmet, sometimes I had to open the helmet to breathe or open the helmet to clear the visor, and I had some water which was getting inside the microphone. At some previous intercoms which I've used, even at Sena, I was using the Sena intercom, the entry-level Sena intercom, and as soon as it gets wet inside the microphone, everything was, the microphone was not functioned well. But this time I had a lot of water coming inside the microphone, but still the sound was very good. Very, very good waterproof protection, very good water resistance, proven mud. So I'm very happy about its resistance to water. The second positive is the battery life. I mean, it's I don't even think about, let's go here. I don't even think about charging the batteries. I just put it when I remember, because the battery life is just outstanding. I can deliver for 2 days, and I can still have almost half of the battery. So yes, battery life, very important. You can count on 2 days, 100%, 2 days of fuel, of full usage, intense usage. So 2 days you can count on, but you can even take it far away to 3 or 4 days if you're just speaking normally. And yes, indeed, very, very good battery life, very easy to charge, USB-C socket. You can count on the battery life. This is very important. The third thing I like is the sound quality. We have plenty of bass, we have plenty of high quality sound inside the helmet, especially on the radio. On the radio there is a pretty good sound, but also on Spotify. And the quality of the sound, especially for music, it's pretty good. So it has a lot of bass. Most of the intercoms, they offer this mid-range, high-range frequencies, but here we have some nice bass, which makes the music listening pretty enjoyable. This intercom is universal, fits to most of the helmets. I have no problems installing on my helmet the intercom. Everything went perfectly. Now, when it comes to any product, there is room for improvement. For any product, no matter how good is it, is always room for improvement. And I would like to speak about things that I would like to have them improved on this device. First of all, it's the rotation wheel, and especially the volume adjustment. To adjust the volume, you just have to tap twice on the back or in the front side to adjust the volume. It would have been nice just to rotate once in the back and once in the front, and then the volume would be adjusted. But no, you have to make it twice. Zack, zack, like this, zack, 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 zack. And this doesn't work always perfectly, because when you're listening to the music, for example, on Spotify, or you're listening to the radio, when you want to put the volume down for a bit, you might wanna you could actually switch to the other song. So it would have been nice just to be able to turn the volume off only by keeping the wheel on the back or on the front side, as you wish, not making twice like this. It's very complicated, and I strongly believe that this can be improved, because I think it's important to have very easy access to all the functions, and the volume, it's a pretty important function which you have to adjust, and I don't want to make this twice, you know. I have to make it you know, all the time, and I'm not how can I say, while I'm riding, I just want to turn off or turn down the volume faster. Now I lose a lot of time with this inconvenience. Regarding the radio stations, not always I'm able to catch multiple radio stations. It struggles, it really struggles to catch at least 8 or 10 radio stations. Even though I'm in the center of the city, even though I'm outside, it struggles to catch the radio station. I can save the station, I can save the search after it's done, but it struggles. It takes a lot of time to find out the radio station, even though I'm not remote, I'm just in the middle of the city. So I'm expecting a much faster radio reception. When the radio station it's achieved, then it stays there, you don't lose it. The signal is very good when the radio station it's catched, but it struggles, and I would like to have a faster response of the FM. I've also connected the intercom with the other devices. I've connected it with Senna, with Cardo. It works perfectly. Here I can say some improvement is necessary in terms of distance signal. I mean, they say it's 1 kilometer, but I honestly tested in the city, honestly, and a little bit outside the city, and it was about a few hundred meters, 400, 500 meters maximum. I mean, the connection stayed. I didn't lost it, but the reception was not, the transmission was not perfect after couple of hundreds of meters. So I think here it's most likely depends on if you have some if you're in the city maybe, and some interference, some radio interference or Wi-Fi. But I would love to have some little bit better signal after a few hundreds of meters of maybe I'm overpassing a truck, and the signal is not lost. This is very important. It's just decreasing, it's just not perfect. In the same time, if you connect with the same device, because I receive 2 units in a package, if you connect it with the same device, with the same intercom, then it's absolutely perfect. Everything works seamless. So I suppose this transmission, it's way much better between 2 of the same intercoms, and it's decent when you try to connect with others, other brands. It's normal that you can get a perfect signal between the same devices. So as a conclusion, because this device is very strong, very weather resistant, and I will take in consideration to use it on my off-road ridings. I will prefer to keep it because it's very resistant, very robust. It's like a tank. The battery life, it's very, very good, and I will keep it for the off-road riding. As a conclusion, guys, I'm gonna keep this device. I'm gonna use it for my off-road riding. I'm gonna use it in the most difficult conditions because I can rely on it. I can rely on its battery, on its waterproofing, and honestly, I've tested it for a couple of months. I'm happy about the result, and I'm gonna keep it. If you have any further questions regarding this device, please let me know in the comments. I place a link in the video description. You have everything you need over there. If there are any questions, I will gladly answer in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and see you. Bye bye. Stop recording.